Good afternoon and welcome to the 12th edition of the ADBA National Conference 2021. Apologies to those of you who joined us this morning, but I would like to welcome those of you who are only able to attend the second part of our conference. I'm calling in from Kenya, so it's a shame that none of us can be together in person, but I hope at least to be able to send you or give you a little bit of warm sunshine to those of you who are slightly chilly in the UK. Despite the pandemic forcing us to meet online, I can reassure you that the whole ADBA team has been working extremely hard to ensure that this year's conference delivers at least as much, if not more, for our sector as our physical conferences. We have titled this year's ADBA conference, Green Gas, Ready to Go, Ready to Scale, Ready to Deliver Net Zero. We believe that there are two key messages that we need our government, the finance sector, businesses and all stakeholders to understand. First, that this industry is already mature and capable of scaling to deliver the rapid decarbonisation that we need this decade. And secondly, that preventing methane from organic wastes has a much greater impact this decade than reducing CO2. Indeed, many of our AD plants have already demonstrated that they have negative carbon emissions. Government departments have been working hard to imagine a greener, sustainable economy with all the decarbonisation pathways that will take us to net zero by 2050. However, too often the focus seems to fall on later decades. Immediate decarbonisation is just as imperative, if not more so, than long-term climate strategies. The particularly challenging sectors of heat, transport, agriculture and waste management need to be decarbonised in the next 9 years if we want to have any chance of meeting net zero by 2050. AD makes a significant contribution to all four of these hard to decarbonise sectors. ADBA's latest report, Biomethane, the Pathway to 2030, has shown that the AD sector has already cut emissions by over 1% and has the potential to deliver a further 5% cut. And we are determined to deliver that 5% by 2030. To achieve that, we need a clear strategy which will remove the barriers, ensure we discuss the issues that the industry faces, find common solutions and learn from each other. And today our fantastic speakers, as well as looking at the opportunities on the horizon. This is why we're here today, and for this we need to thank our sponsors who've made this conference possible. So a very big thank you goes to Air Liquide, BMEX, Clark Energy, Desotec, Eco2 Limited, Flowgas, Macquarie, Omex International, Available Grants, Vaisala, Target Renewables and Amon Gas. Thank you all very much for your support. We are now just 9 months away from the UN Climate Summit COP26, which this year will be hosted by the UK and Italy together, and where countries from all over the world will have to demonstrate greater climate ambition with concrete plans to decarbonise their economies. As host of the summit, the UK is under much greater pressure to lead by example in order to galvanise others to follow suit. In December, the Prime Minister announced a new ambition to reduce the UK's total emissions by 68% compared to 1990 levels by 2030. This is an extremely ambitious target, given that the UK is currently projected to miss the government's existing climate targets for the years 2023 to 2027 and 2028 to 2032 which are based on the previous much lower target of an 80% cut by 2050. The government has committed to publish a comprehensive net zero strategy that will outline its vision for transitioning to a net zero economy in the lead up to COP26. We will continue to demonstrate the value of AD in reducing greenhouse gas emissions, to ensure AD's role is adequately recognised in the strategy, and most importantly, for a UK AD sector deal to ensure that we can deliver the full potential of the AD industry by 2030. A necessary component of any sector deal will be a commitment on the part of the AD industry itself to ensure that all AD plants meet good standards and the whole industry develops into a high-performing one across the board. This is why we developed the AD certification scheme. The Avonmouth incident before Christmas demonstrates how easy it is for accidents to happen and lives to be lost. To encourage all operators to get accredited, therefore, and to demonstrate to everyone that they have taken all the steps they can, we have discounted the application fee for new applications by 30% until the end of this month. To ensure AD is featured at COP, we at ADBA have been meeting the UK COP26 Cabinet Office team, the UK COP26 champions, the UNFCCC, and many other stakeholders to raise the importance of capturing and recycling organic wastes to tackle methane emissions and convert these into valuable green products such as biogas, biomethane, bio-CO2, natural fertilisers and other valuable bioproducts, whilst at the same time creating 60,000